Hi Capricorn, I hope you're well. Life of Tarot here with another tarot reading. Capricorn, we are channeling energies for August and September and timeless. As you know, time doesn't exist in the spiritual realm, so we may receive messages past, present, or future. If you find this reading after August or September, don't worry, you find this message when you're meant to hear it. Thank you so much for my returning subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're a newbie to the channel, welcome. So this reading will be for the Capricorn Collective. So that's for those of you doing your birth chart or natal chart and reading deeper into oneself or the experience. Okay, so I am going to take 4 deep breaths with my eyes closed, and you're welcome to do this with me. I'm just going to center myself so that I can channel the energy for you. Okay. Okay, Capricorn. So I'll just set the intentions for this reading. Inside the inner circle is your inner world. The next circle is all about how you interact with those energies. Any cards falling to the far left is talking about things of the past. Any cards being placed or falling into the far right is what's coming towards you or where you're headed in the future. Cards landing face down can depict someone else's energy or maybe something you're embodying. Okay, cards facing up can indicate your energy. So please, please, please use your discernment. You know what fits for you and what's for someone else. Generally, if we have someone else's energy or external energy showing up in your reading, it simply means that that person or that energy is thinking about you a lot, is speaking about you a lot, or you're working with them. Okay, that's how other energies come into your reading. Okay, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't for the next person. All right, let's begin the reading. We are pulling from 3 decks today. So these animal decks, animal spirit, we're going to use some tarot and then some fairy oracles to close out the reading. Okay. All right, Spirit, speak through your messages. Please land the cards where they may. Thank you and take it away. Okay, 10th and the 11th house. So Capricorn, we're talking about maybe someone else's energy here or what's coming towards you, but we've got this energy sitting on the inside, the inner side. Okay, so someone may be within thinking about you, or this is talking about the energy of Capricorn and Aquarius. So when I call signs out, it may very be someone's star sign or sun sign. It could be the energies that they're displaying or operating in, or it can be the energies that I'm speaking to in your chart. Okay, so maybe planets in the 10th, 11th house, or your Capricorn or Aquarius placements in your chart. So you'll know what you're listening out for. Okay, so let's see what this energy is. We've got North Node, what you're recognized for publicly. Okay, your hard work and discipline, your strategy for success, how others acknowledge you for your achievements, father and father's ancestry, so that masculine energy in the family tree. We've also got friends and social groups, community, support, justice, sudden forms of wealth, fulfillment of wishes. Time for a deep dive. Interesting enough, this was the first card that came out for Sagittarius as well. Okay, so we've got number 60, so 6 and 0, 0 being the amplifying energy in the 10th and the 11th house. So this is drawing in the 6th house or Virgo energy into the 10th and the 11th house. So this is talking about like however you service your daily routines or provide service to others, it's building towards a greater purpose here. Okay, or this is someone who's working at building their purpose towards you. Time for a deep dive. So we were speaking about this energy in Sagittarius' reading, okay? So we're talking about the swan is graceful, okay? On the appearance, we see the swan gliding across the water top, okay? But we don't see the feet kicking, how hard they're working to give off that grace, to show the ease, okay? So maybe someone's working really hard to come towards you, okay? Because we've got the beak flowing into the 10th house, okay? So this could represent a friend, okay? Or some type of justice that you've been waiting for. It's coming through with ease. And I shuffled these cards so much. So much. Okay. I will also pull any planetary placements. I'm starting to work in more astrology information as we move along these readings. So Spirit will let me know when to look at the planets and how that fits. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so number 18 with the Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. So that energy was being tapped on by, you know, showing grace, being graceful on the surface, okay? But providing it in a way that doesn't really use much rigorous energy, okay? It's not rigid, it's done with ease. 1 and 8 in the 11th house, okay? Self-appearance, how you navigate the world. Transformation and change, releasing power struggles and driving through the power of yourself, okay? So something's transforming with ease. It's interesting enough because Pluto is in Aquarius at the moment. So number 8, Pluto is ruled by Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, okay? So we've got Scorpio and Aquarius energy over here with Pluto being placed. So Pluto is about transformation and change, releasing fears, releasing secrets, going into the unknown, diving deeper, okay? So this, I feel like it's easy for you to go to the depths, okay? There's some type of maturity here. I'm also getting like people may come to you because you do things, you're very gentle when you deal with people, maybe a social group, okay? Because you see, maybe you see the transformation and change that's required, or you find the right words to speak to that change, okay? And so maybe like your social groups or your community find you very supportive, okay? This is because you're structured and well developed. Okay, so I'm just going to show you these cards so you can develop your own connection to them as well. So we also had 828 on the timer as I looked up. So I do edit out like the first part of the video just so it starts straight away. But I just seen 838 as well. Okay, so I'm going to pull those angel messages in. Welcome to search your own angel message meaning numbers as well. 828 and 838. Eight to 8 encourages us to trust in the manifestation process. It reminds us that our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality. By aligning with them and our desires, we can manifest positive outcomes. This number also emphasizes the importance of hard work, dedication, and commitment in achieving goals. So I was getting that energy when you were like well established, well structured, okay? And 838, once again, a manifestation number. So when you see it, your angels are urging you to think about your desires. According to the law of attraction, your thoughts, beliefs, and actions can shape your reality. So visualize what you want in life and imagine your ideal future. So what I'm getting is like, be gentle with yourself or be gentle with others, okay? So these feathers here give me like this cultural vibe, right? Whether it's tribal or cultural, it doesn't have to be, but when I talk about cultural, it could be tribal, or it could actually be the culture within a group of people, okay? How people connect and what the vibe is there, okay? Okay, thanks, Spirit. What else? 11th and 12th house. This is very central though. 11, 12th, and 1st. Now this could be, they're showing me the clock here, so 11 a.m., 12 p.m., 1 p.m., or 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., okay? For some reason that's significant here. So we went through the 11th house, social groups, friends, community, justice, okay, support, sudden forms of wealth, fulfillment of wishes. The 12th house deals with subconscious, psychic energies, where the subconscious comes up to the surface of the conscious mind, okay? Whether that's dreaming asleep, okay, being asleep and dreaming, analyzing the dream state, or that's being awake and daydreaming, okay? So we were talking about manifesting with the number synchronicities there and the angel numbers. The first house is all about self-appearance, how you navigate the world, okay, or how others see you navigate the world, what you look like on surface, okay. Dream the world into being. This is like 2 of these cards came out for Sagittarius. So this is also giving me those of you who are like Sag Capricorn cuspers, okay? Cuspings can happen from 2 to 3 days either side of the middle, okay? Or you've got planets on the cusp of Sag and Capricorn, okay? Dream the world into being. So this is clarifying that others are seeing you adapt to your environment, okay? They're seeing you operate with compassion. So this is letting go of anything that's holding you back, letting go of that negative self-talk or negative thoughts of others, okay? I'm not saying that you are, but there's no space for that, okay? Maybe you're seeing that you're like, I don't have time to think about any negative things anymore. I'm bringing in the future quality of me now. So Saturn is your ruling planet, okay? And we've got Saturn in the 12th house with Neptune. So this is like bringing structure to spirituality, okay? Speaking that strongly. So whether this is like the routines, the things that you're doing, your rituals, okay? They're even giving me sleeping patterns, reoccurring dreams or thoughts. So dream the world into being. Being that dream so that you can attract that dream, okay? It's all about compassion of the heart space, okay? Is our heart open to receive what it is that we dream of? Or is our heart closed off, right? And this is external energy, so others may be seeing you in your manifestation process right now. Number 3 and 8 in the 12th, okay? So number 3 is talking about the mind, intellect, books, writing, scripts, movies, songs, journaling. They're giving me the like news and media here, even though that does come out in the 11th house as well, okay? So you could be recording things, or you could be, maybe you're recording something for someone else, or you're reviewing records of the past. Number 8, once again, transformation and change. So you're going through significant changes at the moment, significantly with the 11th and the 12th energies. Maybe friend groups are changing, or you're seeing people, or you're changing some type of culture within your community. Because like people are seeing you rise up, right? This lizard's climbing. It's climbing, right? So you're going higher, deeper into the dream state, or you're raising your vibration, okay? You're transforming. Okay. and you're never alone with the otter spirit. Some of you are really spiritually connected already, okay? Whether that's to your religion or your spiritual practices. But this is all talking about, I'm getting a lot of mind energy with this, you're never alone, okay? So you know that you're never alone. This is connection to ancestors as well with number 42, 4, okay? Home, family, where you grew up, where you came from, mother's ancestry, the feminines in the tree line, okay? The matriarchs. Number 2 is that maybe you've got ancestors that value you because you carry those traits and you feel their energy and their essence around you, okay? Others of you, it's about you valuing your ancestors and what's been handed down to you. So know that you're never alone, okay? So there's a really strong connection there to ancestry. And I feel like maybe that's for some of you why you're driving forward this change. Co-create with spirit when I split the deck there. So you could also be transforming relationships or deeper connections to, you know, whether that's personal or business. Or it could be both. Maybe you work in a space that does both of those things. Maybe your business is personal. Okay. Let's see what we have here with the tarot. Take it away, spirit. Oh. Wow. Okay. I like how these cards came out because it was kind of like the journey to where you're headed. Okay. So we've got success on the bottom here because of your passionate desires to become unstuck. Okay. So let's see what this is about. 5th house is about you being a leader, charging forward, raising children, nurturing your inner child. Can be becoming a parent, I just felt then, okay? Something about routines on the daily basis, okay? So we spoke about number 6 over here, work, health, and fitness. It can be employment because most of us work most of the week, okay? Now we've got here two energies facing up, 2 energies facing down. Some of you are taking a holiday or some downtime, or you're rethinking your routines, okay? This is good because it's leading you into the 10 of Cups, happiness, fulfillment, comfortability. They're showing me Taurus with the 10 of Cups, interesting enough, you know, being supported by the finer things in life, okay? This is what you're manifesting now. You're currently manifesting your 10 of Cups. Okay. That's where you're headed, okay? 10 of Cups. But it comes with some downtime, right? You've got to rest and think and connect, okay? So we spoke about the sleep state there, dreaming asleep, okay? Napping. And the cat's there during the nap, okay? So this is connection to spirit here. They're saying red hair, okay? That was really drawn into, like, spirit sort of like draws me into particular things of the cards, okay? Let's see what these are. Okay. These cards were facing down, okay? So it could be someone else's energy, all right? It could be, you know, a situation with regards to someone who led you in the past, like a leader, okay, who you looked up to, like maybe even a mentor, okay, that did you wrong. May have had a falling out with this person, okay, because we've got the 10 of Swords there with the 3 of Wands. So this may have been in business here where you were training to become a leader, okay, or they were your mentor and they were training you, or you looked up to them at some form. It's like you had a falling out with them, or they betrayed you in some way. You felt betrayed by them, okay? Spirit's flagging that this was for your growth. They're also giving me that the time had passed for them to guide you. So meaning that they taught you all they needed to share. So it was time for you to step up. Okay, they were saying you were ready to step up. So that connection was severed in some way, and it was like spirit had to have it in a way that you felt betrayed so that you would step up, okay? That you could take charge. But it was also about some type of painful ending here, okay? Maybe it was something that they said. It was needed for you to trigger this, coming into one, coming into your own, okay? If it wasn't a falling out, they're giving me like a passing of a mentor or someone who guided you. And this caused a lot of grief. Now, if this mentor didn't pass and it was a conflict, okay, or some type of betrayal, it was because they seen you outgrowing them, okay? It's interesting because, like, students become greater than their teacher, which means that the teacher has done their job. And a true leader will lead and teach others how to lead, okay? Even though this is like work, or you may have dealt with this person on a regular basis, they're also giving me like business with this Three of Wands here, but it was about centering the self, or this could be like a spiritual business or a spiritual practice, okay? Or you were connected to this person because of their spiritual beliefs, or the way they worked. So there's definitely some relaxation, rest, and recuperation from this energy. This is like healing, okay? So you've gone from the Ten of Swords up to the next level of the Four of Swords, okay? So it's like you've healed, you've centered, and then you've come into, you're heading into this Ten of Cups here. So being loyal to your beliefs, okay? You will have a really strong family connection, or you already have a strong family connection, and it's about guiding them to fulfillment, to success, to happiness, to comfortability. There's a lot of emotional connection and support here with this card. Being happy to spend time with one another. Enjoying the fruits of the labor. So we had success there, right? Success, success, success. What else here? Spirit of the Capricorn. Whoa. Okay. Three of Pentacles. So we've got Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got all of the sweets out here. We've got Swords, Wands, Cups, and Pentacles. So I feel like interesting. So just a note for the end of the reading, this card landed on the fairy deck. Okay, so there may be a message in relation to this card in the next deck at the end. Okay, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, look, this is like hard at labor. Really working something in, but what I'm getting is like, what I feel like is this, if this is you, this is like you working to help grow something else, but you've brought your own mastery to your craftsmanship. Okay, so this is like giving me an early apprentice cut off, or like maybe you feel like you didn't learn enough from this mentor, or they might not be connected, but there's something about this pushing you, stepping you up, okay? And it was like spirit acknowledged you have all the knowledge you need to pursue success, right? To be able to create successfully. There's also too, like, spirit speaks through you, through the knowledge that you acquire in your journey, okay? You might be very deeply connected to animals as well. And it's interesting, we've got a fairy here in the corner, and this fell out on the fairy deck, okay? So just, you'll know if that's for you later. They're also giving me artistry here, because I can kind of see like paints and things, and we've got tools and swords, right? So shaping things, molding things, connecting things, building structures, growth. There's also a lot of beauty in the work that you do. So this is talking about the way you build something, the way you work towards something. It really shows your innate nature in how you create those things. your craftsmanship, the way you see things and bring things into being. Yeah, so even though you might, like, this is like a male, a masculine energy having to build with their hands, but there's such refined beauty in the finished product, okay? Or this is like an artist who uses, it's some type of like structural art. Maybe it's like sculpting. You know, it's more than paint and paint brushes, okay? It has another element there that maybe creates more layers. It may be very, yeah, it's just like you. They're also showing me too here, it's like a reflection of what your mind is, right? When you're creating or crafting something, you're bringing something from your mind into reality. So this is like your manifestation process, right? You see it and then you create it. Some of you have done this or were pushed into this energy because maybe you felt like you didn't have any other choice. You were put in the corner, okay, and you had to create this energy or this connection. But it was for some type of greater good. It was like all, other avenues were cut off. So then you were forced to be, this creative so that you could see how great you are by doing something for someone else. Okay, what else? Seven of Wands, third house. So we've got people speaking about your success, or they think about how successful you will be, okay, in the right timing. For some of you, your success comes through changing of environment or releasing some type of emotions of the past, okay? Seven of Wands. So the 7 is a very spiritual number, and it's talking about spirituality in the mind, thoughts, literature. We've got people who will connect with your pieces, okay, your words, and they're pushing you on. They're wanting you to achieve these goals. They believe in you. Some of you may not actually know these people because these hands are all in the shadows, right? So maybe we've got people secretly cheering you on, okay? That frequency is also boosting you, okay? Ooh. Now this 4 of Cups energy, I always, like, this has come out for a couple of the readings so far. Releasing anyone or anything that doesn't truthfully provide to your very good, okay, your emotions. This is someone who tantalizes your emotions rather than raises you. They look to, tease you with something you may never have. So I'm not going to speak any more about that card, okay? All right, so we've got shifts and changes in your routines, okay? Partnerships or relationships. This is switching up maybe a business partner, or a business partner is changing the way that they connect to the business or the project. This could also be a partner or a soulmate. Their foundations are being shook up, okay? So once what was, something else now is, okay? Because the Tower is Scorpio energy, number 8, transformation and change, okay? And this is the 6th and 7th energy, and it's sitting just very close to the 8th house, okay, or Scorpio's energy. So this is energy about having to go within to see the truth, okay? Or this is talking about things being shifted out of the way, okay? Communication or some type of fabrication or foundation in order for you to reach your 10 of Cups, your success, right? So we've got the 6 of Wands, the 7 of Wands. So this is talking about the progression in which you get to this 10 of Cups. We've got the Wheel of Fortune there showing up on the bottom as well. There's also getting to this outcome, this manifestation, means that some type of secrets will be released, or something that wasn't serving you or your partnerships well. I feel like Spirit's saying, like, Capricorn, you have what it takes. Don't deny your strengths. Look at this. Even though the tower's there, there's a little catching hammock there. So, you know, there's things been shifted around by natural force, and the universe, see the animals there? They're holding a hammock so that they're being forced out of the cubby house, all right, or out of this foundation that they were feeling safe in, but they're also falling into safety as well, okay? So things have been planned out in order to catch you during this transition. So this is a bit of like, it's kind of like when you go through this change, you're like, wow, everything was aligned perfectly. It was just something that was holding me there or preventing me from this shift. Okay. What else there, Spirit? Okay, King of Wands. If you feel like you've got a lot of power or a lot of pull in your community or your like friend groups or in your workplace, it's like you don't need to enforce that power because you embody it, okay? So it's you also knowing that you can treat people gently because you hold this authority regardless. You also bring light to people's awareness, right? Their actions that they may not be aware that they're doing. So it's balancing between being gentle and being powerful, okay? Venus is in Virgo at the moment, so this is connecting with more love and structure into your routine, okay? So feeling more passion and connected to what you're doing on a daily basis. So Sun's in Leo at the moment, so things are being brought to light about some type of betrayal from a mentor or someone you looked up to, okay? It doesn't have to be, but this is like someone, it may not be someone you look up to, but it could be someone in charge of some aspect of your life where it's being exposed about maybe them being corrupt or going behind someone's back, okay? This could also be going against some type of policy or legislation. They're being exposed for doing that. But this exposure brings more calmness, more balance back into business or into action-oriented goals, okay, for that space that's being exposed. This also, like, it doesn't affect you so much because you're being comforted by love, by money, by luck, okay? So those of you who, it's like a good, if you're planning on writing anything, okay, creating books or recording something, it's a good time to start doing that now. Because you've got the torch there, okay? So you've got some type of knowledge that not everyone else has, or you see something differently that other people will connect to on a deeper level. Okay, so let's get the fairy oracle messages out. And it was this card, I believe, that fell on this deck. So it was like creating for someone else, but seeing your own value and what you create for them. Okay. Okay, what's the news? What's the guidance, Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know from the fairies? Ooh. Okay, so we've got the journey. It's time to prepare for the journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Okay, so things are changing. You're moving, whether that's physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, hypothetically. But there's a new journey that you're taking, okay? And I want to place this with the Tower card. So you may be called to work on something for someone else that shows you your talent, how valid your talent is, okay? What else? Ooh, okay. First and second house, self-appearance and value, okay? Money, possessions. So we have believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights say you're a part of nature and you are magical too. So you may have people around you who see how magical you are, right? You bring things out of nothing, or they're amazed by what it is that you can do with your mind, your manifesting abilities. I feel like people also value this within you. I really feel like I want to pull one more card there, so just to close out the reading. Thank you. Moderation. There are a lot of these cards were similar to Sagittarius's reading, so there may be some messages in there for you. Or if this is like connecting to that collective group of Capricorn that are cuspers, or this is saying that you've got a lot of planets in Sagittarius. Okay. Moderation. So dealing with, you know, groups of people in moderation, dealing with your public image. Okay, so this is like maybe not exposing so much of yourself, so retaining your power by being gentle. Okay, moderation. If there is something you know you shouldn't be eating, try to eat mindfully and healthily. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. Okay, so this is talking about the consumption of social environments, or the consumption of food, or the consumption of which you work. Okay, so you may be overworking and Spirit's like, all right, pull it back a little bit. We need you to rest a bit, okay? Because we have this rest and recuperation. In order for you to get to your happiness, Spirit needs you to relax a bit more. Well, right? Moderation. Relax, Capricorn. Okay, but you know what it is that you need to moderate, because it's like, do it before you burn out, okay? Capricorn, thank you so much for joining me for your reading. Appreciate you and your time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just a reminder, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Hit the notification bell so you're notified when I release the next readings. And give the like button a thumbs up. This helps the algorithm trigger and sends to other people who may need to hear these messages. Okay, so Capricorn, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I hope you have a fantastic month ahead. So until the next reading, Capricorn, bye for now.